call is being recorded.
What the
Um,
fuck?
yeah, surprise. I like to sometimes every now and then I like to record me and my friends' conversations whenever I feel like
Okay.
that it is intellectual.
Gotcha,
Um,
gotcha, gotcha. I was
uh,
like, is that the government?
yeah, right, yeah. No, I
Don't
like the
worry, it's
genuine
funny.
like back and forth of like having a conversation with people and you being able to understand each other.
Because
Like that's a
you
really
listen, Brendan, and I
uh,
listen too. A lot of people don't listen.
that you know I sometimes my listening quality isn't always there because like sometimes I just want to say what I want to say next,
Uh-huh.
but at the same time, like really considering what another person is saying really gets you into the feeling of like what they're actually trying to convey to you. Do you get what I mean?
Yep. No, no, actually,
Yeah.
you feel like a lot of the times, do you feel like when you're talking with somebody, you already know what they're gonna say, or like
Uh,
what they're leaning,
t-
what they're
t-
trying to say?
typically, yeah, cause like a lot, I'm a very bad communicator and I try to fill in other people's words a lot of the time. I
Yep.
don't properly like let them express themselves fully before I try to put my 2 cents in.
That can be a
Um,
problem at times, huh?
huh?
Well, that can be a problem at times, huh?
Oh yeah, well yeah, cause if I'm not really trying to understand like where you're coming
Mm.
from or what you're actually like trying to say, then I can try to sum up what you're trying to say with my own like understanding of it. You know?
Or what you're
Huh?
trying to say, and then
That,
based on yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's a
No, I
pretty
get you.
deep one. You know? That's a pretty deep
No,
one.
and like for me, like I've done reading on like on stuff, and but generally, yeah, that's the thing. People don't listen. Like for like to actually go that deep and to actually try to understand it, people like a lot of people actually don't really do that. And
Yeah.
it for me, it's just like even if I'm on my phone and you tell me something, like I'm gonna pause whatever I'm doing, and I'm like, well, what do you say? Because like, and if I generally didn't get what you say, like I'm gonna ask you because like I wanna
I want to
exactly
know.
that to
Yeah,
understand, you know?
like for like I want to know. I want to know what like what's going on in your life, what you were saying to me,
Yeah.
like why you were saying that, like what is it that you actually mean behind it. You know, like I want all the
No,
deep
that's a little
details
too
of the
much.
context clues and like everything that you're really like instigating in this conversation. You get what I mean? Like
Mhm.
that's the stuff where like that all that meat is at. You know, like I love people and I love having conversations. Like it really changes the
Yeah.
dynamic of like how I see the world and myself.
Yeah. It's good. It is good. Oh, dude, that patty's taking too long. So I
It's
made
okay.
some spaghetti sauce, the spaghetti, right? And
Yeah,
then
spaghetti.
I grabbed one I bought a crispy chicken sandwich.
Oh
And then
yeah,
I'm putting that in. We're making bootleg parmesan.
in the spaghetti,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
chicken
chicken spicy.
spaghetti.
Yeah, crispy chicken. Like like the buttered,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
the
yeah,
breaded,
yeah, yeah,
breaded.
yeah. Breaded, yeah. I mean, you could also butter it, but it doesn't really necessarily have to be.
No, no, no. No, that's what I'm saying though. Like that. That is my budget meals right now. Tastes
No,
like
honestly,
food cafeteria,
oh,
which ain't too bad. Damn.
yeah, it was a fire truck, and I was just like driving right along, like not even paying attention to it, and I realized, oh yeah, that's a fire truck. After I saw the car next to me stopping, I'm like, oh, I gotta stop too. That's right.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, I was caught up in conversation. I got pulled over a while back, like 4 or 5 months ago. Whenever me and Lana were on Grapevine Highway coming back from the Grapevine Mills Mall, and we were talking. I was going like 50. The cop pulled me
Uh-huh.
over, and he was like, "Why are you going so fast?" I was like, "Honestly, we were just caught up in conversation. I was just sitting here talking, and he let me
Yeah.
go. Honestly, like, and that doesn't always happen to me, but it's
No.
happened the last couple times I got pulled over.
The only time that I actually got in trouble when I got pulled over, I got arrested.
Really, you
Yeah.
know, uh, I've gotten pulled over with cocaine in the car. They didn't take me to jail. They just gave me a ticket. I
That's
got
crazy.
pulled up. Yeah, well, I mean, they did like I didn't have a bunch of cocaine. Like I just had like a dime bag. But
No, but
like
now I
I
get
was
you.
I, I was speeding. I was going like 40 and a 30, and they pulled me over and I got a ticket for that. But
So they found the bag or what?
no, no, of course not. Like
Oh,
otherwise I'd be a felon right now. Like
gotcha.
yeah, no, honestly, and like typically I don't like to do. I like to do cocaine, but I've learned that that's a bad trait to envelop, so I'm stopping that a while
I'm gonna
back.
lie. My dad's side of the family struggles with a cocaine addiction.
Really,
That's why I
yeah,
never tried it. I never tried it. Because
really,
like I'm gonna like that shit, and I'm like,
yeah, no, you got to stay away from the stuff that you think you'll like.
hmm bro, I already
Yeah,
like weed this much. Imagine something else, bro.
no, honestly, like weed, honestly, is a miracle drug because like it. It's like I was literally just having a conversation with someone earlier. Like, if you don't,
Uh,
if you don't abuse it, like if you don't smoke every single day and you smoke like every 3 or 4 days, you can gain like deep insight, deep introspective thoughts. Like there's actually like a beneficial quality to smoking weed.
yeah,
But
if you
if you
don't smoke
do it
it,
every day,
exactly.
like if you do it every day, I feel like that it bogs you down. You don't really like feel your own emotions. You don't really like pursue like what you need to. I mean, I can't say that necessarily, but for me,
Say, like you're not
I let the
addicted.
drugs make me lazy. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, like adding to what you're saying is like a lot of it makes you feel complacent. So like it makes you feel like you don't really got to do anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I'm just happy being high. You know, and like
Yeah.
that's one thing that my dad told me is that like he had a high school teacher and they said that like most people are okay with just having like a dime bag in their pocket. You know, like if they got something to get them high for the moment, they're pretty genuinely happy.
Uh,
But at the same time, like, is that really a happiness or are you just suffering through your addiction?
no, it's temporary happiness
Yeah,
that leads to long-term pain.
yeah. Shit, that's deep. That's a deep one. That's a deep one for real.
Because
Because
you can't like
if you stay like addicted to drugs, you're not really
um,
developing like social relationships. You're just chasing after a high, you know.
yeah.
And so one suffers the other. Like your social relationships lack because you get high all the time. And if you took
Hmm.
some time to understand people, then that would deepen your own experience, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like honestly, I genuinely appreciate this conversation because like you're genuine, you're real. You know, I love being able to have
I
enlightening
always try.
conversations with people, you know?
See, that's why I struggle a lot of times we connect with certain people. It's just because they're either don't know how to get that deep or they're scared or for whatever reason they just don't want to.
Typically, a lot of times for me in the past, like I'm a deep philosophical person. Like I like to think about
Uh,
things, but at the same time, like thinking about that, like a lot of times in the past it was because I was scared to know. I was scared of knowledge. Like I thought that like if I
uh-huh.
knew certain things, like I remember like before I got into like spirituality and having an open mind, like I told Lana, like I'm honestly I'm apprehensive. Like I'm scared about getting into religion, into spirituality, into like opening up my
Mm.
mind to understand a different framework of what I've known. And she kept telling me like just try it, just try it, just try it. And bro, like once I got into Buddhism and I started to learn to breathe with my breath and like how to calm my nerves and really like
Mhm.
how to manage my own body, like that transformed my experience. And I became like a different, completely different person and like it made me love life again, you know?
Yeah. See, but yeah, just back to what you're saying about just that comment you said. If yeah, weed is good for you if you don't smoke every day, but
Yeah.
that's my problem.
But like even if you want to smoke every day, like that's still okay, you know, because like it
Is it?
it well, like at the end of so one thing that I learned in high school is that if you smoke at the end of your night, like after 6 p.m., after you take care of your responsibilities for the day and you get everything taken care of,
Hmm.
then at the end of the day, smoking becomes a reward. But if you
Yeah.
don't wait and you get high and you become impatient and you just like, I want to get high now, then it starts to get in the way of like how you operate your life because you're no longer thinking about your mental health and you're more focused on like the drug, you know?
Yeah. The priority is the drug, nothing
Yeah,
else.
yeah, you know, and like, and I've been stuck in that loop for so long, but like the experiences that I've had today, they've really gotten me to see that like it just takes time to develop your intellect, honestly, and like good love, good people around you, good conversations with good friends about
Um,
good things, you know, like that,
yeah.
like you said, not being so negative. That changes your experience.
Yeah, it
You know?
does. There's gonna be like turn around and just like, bro, just literally just look at the things in your life that you have that you're able to be grateful for. Because like we take for granted what we have, and then we're like,
Yeah,
really,
I need to do other things, or like I need to get high on other shit. But it's
mhm,
like I've been drinking a lot lately, but like weed is honestly my drug of choice. It's my favorite thing to do, you know? Like I
mhm,
love coming home and smoking a blunt after a day and like getting high with my friends. Like it's some of the like most valuable times that I've ever experienced with people is like everyone coming out to the garage or like everyone like lighting up a blunt, like us going on a walk and smoking a blunt. Like
mhm.
it's genuinely a lot of fun having that kind of experience with another person. Like drugs don't even have to be involved, you know?
That's true.
But it's an added bonus. Like weed makes things taste better. It makes sounds like pop, you know, like
Mm-hmm. It's an enhancer basically for emotions, which could
especially
go.
you know, like weed can be a psychedelic and honestly I feel like that everyone
It's just, it's psychosis. It
yeah,
is.
yeah, like I feel like that everyone should experience a little bit of psychedelics in their life. Like I
It's
honestly
kind of
like smoke
interesting.
huh?
Oh no, carry on.
Smoking weed so often makes you psychotic. Like honestly, I've been smoking weed since I was 13, and I think a lot of
Hmm.
delusional things, and like that really gets in the way of like me being able to develop healthy relationships because I think negative things about my friends or my colleagues, people that I interact with, my associates. But
Yeah,
at the same time, like I realize that that's just a thought. Like I like that's not how I actually perceive them. But I'm not always clear in my thinking in that aspect. You get what I mean?
it's like maybe like if you're high, you like kind of let the thoughts snowball too much.
Yeah, yeah. I let them take domain too much in my own mind whenever I
Hmm.
am high. Like I like it. It becomes hard to tell the differentiation between my thoughts and what reality actually is. You know, and that's where the psychosis comes in because you have to be able to distinguish the two. You know, you can't be thinking that your thoughts are reality because it's not really how you feel. Your thoughts are something different than how you feel, and feelings are honestly like they're the root of the human experience. Like they're how I'm able to understand you. Like they
Hmm.
really get me to your heart. Like I can sympathize or empathize with you, and I can understand the pain that you're going through. Even if I don't feel it, I can still understand like that that's an experience that you're having, and so I can feel into those dynamics that you speak on. You know, and that touches back on the topic of where you said that you feel like people don't always listen. You know, the listening quality of a human being is very, very intimate to their soul. Like I remember being in an incubator for the first 3 months of my life, and like my mom wasn't around, but whenever they held the phone up to the thing, I could
Uh-huh.
hear her voice. Like I could feel her voice. Like and that's a profound experience to have and have a recollection of that. You know, like because like if you sit and you try to dream for a minute, you'll dream another person's voice in your own mind, and it'll
Uh-huh.
be clear. You know, like and that's really wild.
So you remember being incubated?
You know, being realistic, honestly,
Uh-huh.
no. I like first personally, I don't remember it. meditating, yes, I've experienced that third person. Like, meditation is honestly such a trip because whenever you start to meditate, you stop
Yeah.
looking at your life from your perspective and you start to view it from a third person's point of view.
The ego
It,
death.
like you don't go third person, or sometimes you do, but like you
Have you
experience
have you heard
different.
about the ego death?
The what? Oh, I've had
Yeah.
many. Like honestly, I've had many psychedelic trips and ego deaths, even from just meditating. Like I've had some ego deaths meditating. Like there was one time I was meditating in my room and like everything around me went completely black. Like it was just silent blackness. And
Uh-huh.
I merged with everything in the universe. Like I realized in that moment of stillness that like I'm one with the world loves me, I love the world. Like everything converges to create you for what you perceive. And like that's why it's so important to be conscious of the language and the words that you use, because that goes into people's internal mechanism. Like they're no longer thinking about what you're saying, they're feeling what you're saying.
Hmm.
And so it becomes a different experience whenever you use words, because it's the power of God. You're using the power of our intellect to produce sound in order to convey meaning to another person. And like that's why it's so important to be conscious of your words and like not say slurs, not say things that are ignorant about people, not hate on other people because they're different than you. Like, and a lot of people do that just because they don't have that capability of trying to understand another. And so, because they don't like things, they pick apart human experience and make people feel bad about who they are whenever they don't feel good about themselves.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Like, honestly, it's all about dealing with frustration in reality. Like,
That's deep.
like, yeah, no, like, for real, like, it's, if I can't process my own pain and my own struggling, then I'm going to take it out on the people around me because I don't understand what I'm doing. And if I don't ever understand what I'm doing to myself, then like I'm always at the whim of another person. I view them as evil.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're wrong. I think there's something wrong with them. When in reality, like
Uh-huh.
I don't see the experience that I create for myself because I'm blaming another person. And like that's one of the deepest things about the human experience is that a lot of people blame another, but they don't take responsibility for their own actions.
Even sometimes, like what people perceive about themselves is how, like, for like I just remembered, they did a social experiment
Yeah.
where they told this person, like, you're gonna go in an interview, but we're gonna do something. We're gonna like do a makeup a black eye on you, and you're just gonna have to like go like it's normal. So what they didn't tell them though is that they didn't put a black eye. They actually didn't do it. And like all those people that like were told that they had the black eye performed worse in the interview because their perception is like, it's like, oh my god, people are only just worried about this thing, like about me. And then I feel like that's also something that you have to, how do I say, work on yourself. Like I guess like the ways that you perceive yourself, so you don't get too, I guess, like overly reading. I can experience this
Yeah,
firsthand from firsthand.
like caught in your own mind, thinking about like you have to be able to place yourself outside of your own experience and think about like what another person experiences. You know, right? Is that what you mean?
You know, I'm just adding to it.
Oh, okay, you know, to our conversation.
Really,
Yeah.
what I mean is just like having your perspective, like not having insecurities. It helps a lot with managing those emotions and like not saying things because like I experienced this firsthand where like I'm insecure about something and somebody says like a comment and I end up being more like sensitive towards that comment even though they didn't mean it that way, and I could react in a bad way.
Yeah, so okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, so like the and it's
So
funny
like,
that you say that. Like sometimes I'll hear like so a problem that I have is the differentiation between what I feel and thinking
uh,
negative thoughts, and then like experiencing my thoughts be negative about another person, and then enacting on that. Cause
yeah,
like cause sometimes like I'll think delusional things about my relationship. Like I believe that my girlfriend is
uh-huh,
cheating on me, but like in my heart I know that's not true. But because I'm listening to the thought in the moment tell me that I should feel off about this, like it causes a disconnect between like what I know is true and like how I really see reality, you know?
uh-huh,
And so like I feel like that's really that gets at like your topic of like your own perception making. Like you have to be conscious of like whenever you are creating perceptions with the language that you use in your mind because we're always spinning a story. We're always trying to make sense or make connections where there really isn't any because we want to see life in the way that like we're morphing it, you know?
uh-huh. I'm talking to my cat here, by the way. So
Oh no, you're all good.
it's an orange cat.
Oh really? Send me a picture.
Yeah. Here, his name is Helly.
Yeah, send me a picture. I'm gonna post this to my YouTube, and it's gonna be the cover photo for this conversation.
You got a YouTube? Here,
Yeah,
you get the orange.
I'll share it with you. But yeah, after I upload this audio, because honestly, I really appreciated our conversation. I feel like that people can gain insight and a
Hey, how about
foundational.
next time we do like a conversation, like we pick certain topics and then we like kind of stick to it.
I like that
That
idea.
way,
It's have more of a
like your videos
structure.
could have a yes, yes,
You
exactly. I
know,
was gonna say.
thank you. Honestly, and like it's crazy because like this is all. It's honestly, Alex, I love you. Thank you for being my friend because
Uh,
uh, I have experiences where like I'm not really sure on how to conceptualize life and like making Lana wrote me a list of like days that I'm supposed to flex or I'm supposed to do
mhm,
Amazon and like I want to achieve my goals. I have high ambitions. I have a lot of things that I want to do in life, but I don't always feel
mhm.
confident in myself perspective on how to pursue these things.
Yeah.
And like writing things down, making a plan and following it is honestly it puts you on a schedule. And like for my work, I can follow the schedule pretty good. But now for
Mhm.
like my own endeavors, I lack in that quality of being able to like follow a schedule to the T. Like and a lot of times it has to do with like my own self-doubt and like my experience of thinking that I can't do it, but like you just gave me some good overview on how to structure something, honestly. And
Mhm.
we really should get together and you can help me produce a good YouTube quality because
Dude.
my mind's kind of all over the place, but I have a lot of like good intuitional knowledge and I feel like I can teach a lot of people stuff, but
Mhm.
I don't pursue it because I don't really have a grounding on like what I need to like I don't have structure. I don't have any structure to my videos and so I don't really
I
know like
feel like the first thing that should be done for sure is like literally just take your plans to God and be like, hey, look, I'm doing this. Like, if it's something that you want me to do, like and to help people in this way, like let it be successful. That way you're involving God with it, and
okay.
then
Yeah, and honestly
it's
like
because
uh,
anything we ask for, He's willing to give to us. Like
amen.
sometimes it's just not. It's more of, how do I say, like it's like the way like a God always answers a prayer. The way He answers those prayers are it's just through like sometimes time, sometimes it's just straight up no, sometimes it's just like time is just basically saying not yet,
Yeah, no, and like it's funny because
and
like
then yeah, it could be yes in the moment too.
yeah, yeah,
You're just
yeah.
not gonna know how it works.
There's a time and place for everything, and honestly, I was talking to one of my friends, and he was saying that like honestly, like Dejan told me like reading the Bible every day that's a foundational thing to do because like there's wisdom in that.
Yeah,
And honestly, and I don't always like study my Bible every day, but like I do appreciate the gospel, and honestly, I love spirituality. Like I love reading about other religions. Like I'm a theosophist. Like I love studying. Like I love studying work. You know, like
Yeah.